Okay, let's look and see how this lines up here. Now seriously folks, I'm going to do another video that explains to you this in a spiritual equation. And it's going to be what I call the kingdom equation. And of course you know that Christ said, "Thy kingdom come." And he continually said that you had to live in it by faith. And we know by living it by faith is staying upon this straight and narrow path. Well, there's a very simple equation that will show you how and what Jesus Christ was talking about in moving mountains. And it's all about staying on this path, keeping momentum going, creating the velocity of light, which is the acquisition of spiritual knowledge, and then you experience a material decrease of the quantified limits of your material limited understanding. You just got a little bit right there. Guess it was time for it to come out. Well, anyway, we'll talk about that. But the point is, stay upon the straight and narrow. Because if you do, you got his water word within. And it's all an inverse of actions. If he's the universe, the inverse for you, if you're accepting the path, is his water word within, which creates the inward man. Look that up in your Strong's Concordance. The inward man, the healthy, which is now ruled by one word, one living word, one universe, Jesus Christ. Now that's an equation. If you're able to grasp it with spiritual sight and stop looking so hard for the shadow and realize that time's coming where you got to know really what's going on. Somebody's trying to help you. So now let's look at the indoctrinated. Now we got the same inverse of actions. We got this inward word. We got this inward man. We got this inverse of actions. It applies to them. Now they're indoctrinated. Fractal grows. Now guess what? If they're indoctrinated, that means their inward man is sick and confused. You get me? Check your Strong's Concordance and realize the fullness of what the Spirit of Truth is allowing me to share with you in such an eloquent way. So if their inward man is indoctrinated, they own the wide path. They're walking like leviathans. They're living as outward men. They're all about material possessions, lusts, trying to gain an upper hand over their brother because they have been blinded by this illusion, which for them is even experiencing a mirror and they don't even know it, which has now created no inverse within them. You got that? They don't know the universe within them. They don't know the inward man that lives within them, that knows all things, that can deliver truth. They have no inverse. And they're experiencing now a mirror that creates the illusion. And now we find out that yet, after all of that, they're still ruled by one word. Ruled by one word. And it comes down to this little part right here, which means they think they are following the physical steps of Jesus. They value them. They value his word. But they see only in material view. They think Jesus was only a man. You get me? Now think about what you heard about that quest for the Holy Grail. And they're trying to spin this bloodline of Jesus thing with Mary Magdalene, and he had kids in a bloodline family. Don't you believe that for one hot second? No way. Nuh-uh. Spirit of Truth going to tell us exactly what's going on with that one. That's a whole nother part. At this point, you just got well prepared for it in the fullness. And I highly suggest that you look at this video again and really think about it. Look at it with spiritual eyes. And then I'll come back and tell you next time how it works out with this chart, that these guys are still following Jesus. I'll be back.